rain and the hail blow high and the snow come tumbling from the sky. She's as nice as apple pie and she'll get her own lad by and by. When she gets a lad of her own, she won't tell her ma till she comes home. Let them all come as they will, for it's Albert Mooney she loves still. Tell me ma, when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. They pull my hair, stole my comb, that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast City. She is Gordon, 1, 2, 3, oh, won't you tell me who is she? Tell me ma, when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. They pull my hair, stole my comb, that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast City. She is Gordon, 1, 2, 3, oh, won't you tell me who is she? Hello everyone, hello. Thank you all so much for joining. I believe I am live on YouTube Shorts and on Facebook, and I'm supposed to be live on Instagram, but there's a notification coming up saying there's something wrong with Instagram. It's one of those notifications where it's like there's an error and it doesn't tell you what the error is, so you have no idea how to fix it. So apologies if you're watching on Instagram, or if you're not watching on Instagram, or if you were on Instagram, I don't know. It's not happy about it anyway. I'll try again next time. But hello if you're watching on YouTube. This should be on YouTube Shorts. So yeah, we should be in like portrait, vertical, perhaps. Yes or no? Maybe you can let me know. I'm just removing Instagram. Sorry if you are on Instagram and if you are watching. I'm going to remove you because there's notifications coming up. And I'll fix it for next time. But yeah, I just thought I would try something new today. Because it's a new feature on YouTube to go live on YouTube Shorts. And yeah, but unfortunately, the reason why I was late was because I went to go live and the camera was sideways. And I don't know why. I spent ages fiddling with the settings and flipping it around, and eventually I just sort of turned my phone on and off again, and then it worked. So got my cup of tea. It's my little cat mug. Don't ask me where my actual cat is. Last time I saw her, she was curled up in a ball on my pillow. It's been a while since she's joined my live streams, hasn't it? I think she's given up. The limelight was too much. It was too much for her to be on show. So she's decided that, yeah, she doesn't want to be on stage anymore. So, but hello everyone who's joining. Hello Mum, you were here nice and early, and hello Michael and Mike, or Tucker, or Shepherd, or many aliases that you go by. And Celia, hello, and Dad who's listening from the car. Just make sure to keep your eyes on the road and focus. And everyone's to wish my dad a happy birthday. So hello, yes, we're on a new time. So thank you for joining at the new time. Hopefully we'll see how this goes, because it's incredibly difficult for me to find a time that I can actually stick to every week, because literally my schedules, I never have the same week twice. I really never do. So let's see if we can stick to this time, even just for a little bit, and we'll see how it goes. So thank you for joining at the new time. And on this new format, you can let me know what you think of it being vertical or not. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a huge fan of vertical videos. I much prefer a landscape, but I just thought I'd give it a go, and you can let me know what you think. And yeah, so hello. Let me know what you're up to, if you're on lunch, if you've had your lunch, or what time of day it is with you. Thank you so far if you've listened to my new song, Colour My Day. Thank you so much for all the love that you're all showing it. And I hope you're enjoying it, and I hope you've added it to a nice happy playlist, or a nice spring playlist or something. So I'll give you a little live rendition of it. So this is Colour My Day. fingers aren't quite awake today. So yeah, thank you for everyone who has listened to that and or shared it, or made like a video on Instagram or something and used the audio, because even things like that helps a lot. I know that seems like a simple thing to do, just make a video and stick that on the background, or even on like Instagram stories or anything like that, but it actually all helps because it sends like the messages to the distribution systems that people are enjoying the song. And so even something as simple as that is just sticking it on the background of a video that you're sharing, it all helps. So thank you very much. I'm glad that made an interesting contrast to the torrential rain and thunderstorm. We've actually had some nice weather here. By nice, I mean it's like maybe 14, 15 degrees Celsius and very grey and overcast. But like it's above 10 degrees, which it hasn't been above 10 degrees forever. So yeah, it's been what I would describe as nice. Yesterday was nice. It was dry for most of the day and it rained a little bit, and it's been raining all morning here anyway. And alas, I just have to get wet whenever I take the dog out for a walk. But so let me know if spring has arrived yet. I wrote this lovely spring song and I was like, I'm gonna put this out in March and April and it'll be lovely and the weather will be nice. And no, maybe I jinxed it. It's probably my fault. I probably jinxed it, and that's why we haven't had any nice weather at all. But since it is spring anyway, I did want to play a few spring little songs. Actually, what I really wanted to play was Will You Go Lassie Go, but it's very unclear whether that song's actually public domain or not. It seems that maybe the lyrics are, or the tune is or something, but there was a musician who arranged it, and it's like their arrangement is what everyone's familiar with, and so that's not in the public domain. I don't know, it's very unclear, and I'm fed up with copyright at the minute for more reasons than one, so just avoiding it. So this song instead really reminds me of it. Maybe it's what inspired Will You Go Lassie Go, or maybe it's just a very similar song. But this is Gallowa Hills.
Oh, the Gallowa Hills are covered wi' broom, wi' heather bells and bonny bloom, wi' heather
Yeah, it's very similar, isn't it, with the mention of the heather blooming over the hills. Although blooming heather just makes me think of my Duke of Ed expedition. Frankie says he's not hard to pay. A few doggy treats here and there. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, the cat. Okay, right. yes. Marilyn, she wants higher pay to be featured on camera now. Yes, she's a paid actor now, so she hasn't made her appearance since her her viral video of her walking over the piano keys while I was singing Little Mermaid. No, I actually don't think she's made an appearance since then, so I think you're right. I think she's decided that she's worth a lot more money. Anywho, so Leah, last time I mentioned that we could have a little topic for discussion each week, and today's topic is a nice, easy one, nice, fun one. But it was a question that I was asked at it was like a musicians group thing. And they said that rather than asking people what their favorite song is, you can often learn more about somebody by asking them what their least favorite song is and why. So yeah, I'll pass that over to you. You can let me know in the comments. It doesn't necessarily have to be your least favorite song, but maybe what your least favorite genre is in general. So I'll start by saying that my least favorite genre, and I have nothing against the music or anyone that makes this type of music, but like EDM, like a lot of like dance music and stuff, anything that goes like that kind of music, it generally makes me feel sick anytime I hear it. And I'm pretty sure that's because anytime there was like a fair on, with like the roller coaster rides and the things that put you in the cups and they spin around, they play that type of music, and especially the waltzer, the one that you go in and you're in like a wee circle thing and it spins you around as it goes around in the circle itself, and it goes up and down. And they used to blast that type of music so loud, so that anytime I hear that music now, it just makes me think of being spinned around and thrown up and down. So I can't stand that type of music. So apologies to anyone out there that makes that style of music. It just brings back bad memories. So I'm curious if there's any type of music that you really can't stand. And hopefully it's not Scottish traditional songs, because I'm going to play another one. Well, this one isn't like a traditional song. It's I wrote the music for it, but Robert Burns provided the lyrics. It is "Oh, Where My Love, Yon Lilac Fair."
Oh, where my love, yon lilac fair, we purple blossoms to the spring, and I a bird to shelter there when wearied on my little wing. Oh, I would mourn when it was torn through autumn wild and winter rude, but I would sing on wanton wing till youthful May its bloom renewed. Oh, gin my love were yon red rose which grows upon the castle wall, and I myself a drop of dew into her bonny breast to fall. Oh, there beyond expression blessed, I'd feast on beauty all
So that is Over My Love Yon Lilac Fair without the harp, because here it is. I've been practicing away, but I'm still not great at it. I'll get there. Although yesterday I did learn, well, the first half of a song. Oh, just dropped my book. The first half of a song that I could sing as well. So yeah, hopefully I will have that ready for you soon. I would like to play a little bit of harp sometime in a live stream or in a, like, yes, I played it in a video, but it's usually very, very minimal, and you don't know how many takes it takes me to get them. Which is the beauty of recorded music. I can take a couple of takes to play things, but live you have to get it right. So I'll not subject you to my plucking at the strings until I can get it right. But yeah. Okay, so Michael says that you're not a fan of opera. Will this work if it comes up? Oh, look at that. It comes up itty bitty. Not a fan of opera, too much vibrato. And rap, no tune. Do you know, rap's one of those things that, like, I would say that I wouldn't like it, and then it's catchy. As long as there's not, like, really ridiculous language in it, because not that I'm, like, against bad language, but, you know, it's like, sometimes it's like every other word, and then, I don't know. I'm not a fan of that. But a lot of rap music I find really catchy, and even though I don't want to like it, I find myself like enjoying it. And it is incredibly, I have to appreciate how incredibly difficult it is, both rap and opera. Opera is obviously incredibly difficult, and I appreciate the effort. And if you don't know, I actually went down a little route of singing opera for quite a while. It was my main thing that I sang at university. I spent 3 years learning art music and opera, and sang a lot of Mahler, and you know, I should whip out the Mahler songs again sometime, treat you to that, some German music, and Foray. In fact, unless I deleted it, I think the very first video I ever put up on YouTube was me singing Foray, and I was in a production of Turandot, just in the chorus, but that was a lot of fun. So yeah, I think it's okay. I'm not a fan of the opera scene, and I'll leave that there. With my brief stint in the opera world, yeah, it wasn't for me. I'm enjoying being in Phantom of the Opera because I'm getting to sing in a more operatic style, but without it being full-on opera. And there are some parts of it is difficult. Handel opera is okay. Yes, I've sang some Handel. I was in a production of Theodora. Is that what it's called? Theodora. I was in a production of it. Again, just in the chorus, but we sort of staged it, and it was quite cool. It was almost like an opera. And yeah, whenever I sang in the festivals in like a few years ago, I would have sang a lot of Handel as well. So I like Handel. Mom agrees about rap. Some opera is okay, like Gilbert and Sullivan. I agree. I like, yeah, it's, do you know, it's quite fun to sing opera though. It's fun to just like get to be like, la, and go for it, you know. But I agree it's not for everyone. Although I think everyone should always go see at least one opera in their life, because, you know, it's an experience. And I think you can, it's, yeah, I feel like if you get to see it live, it sort of changes your opinion about it. Could I devote my life to it and sing it 24/7? No. I'm much more into musicals. Thank you for joining, Michael. Sorry you have to nip out for lunch, but enjoy your lunch, whatever you're having. It's a shame because I was just about to play Spring. But maybe you can catch up again later. And I've dropped my book. I'm always dropping this book. It never seems to want to stay. But yes, since it was requested last week, I'll play it again. And since it is technically it's supposed to be spring, although no one's told the weather, I'll play spring. So this is the song that I wrote. It actually came up my memories yesterday. Was it last year? I feel like it was longer ago than that, but it came up anyway. That I at least shared on Instagram or something, or Facebook, that I shared this song last year. But this year's spring song is much more upbeat and happy. But I feel like maybe this one's more appropriate because it's more about the windiness and the crazy storms of spring.
Under the watch of the full moon, late winter night, heralding in the storm to come, the wind picks up its flight. December's dust is shaken, cobwebs of winter are blown away. Flower buds and saplings, the warm brings in a new The season of spring will soon approach. The pagan fest was right and true, past forever in the past. Everything will come up new. It's here we all can start again. It's here it all begins. Proudly she marches on and on. Nature proves she wins. She will make her entrance heard, neither shy nor withdrawn. Her feathers pruned and ruffled as she rides on the breast of a storm. So my friends, be not afraid when you hear the howling in the night. It's just the dawning of the spring as she spreads her wings and takes flight.
Yeah, that feels a lot more appropriate then. than my happy song about spring and being sunny and lovely and warm and all the rest of it. And it's reality, it's wet and windy and stormy. That's more the reality. Hello, Frank. Thank you for joining. You've missed lots. We've been talking about opera and rap. Opera is the Greek word for death by music. Is that real or is that is that made up? Because I'd believe it to be real. But since we're talking so much about opera, I feel like it's only right that I sing a bit of opera. If I can find one that I can actually sing. I would love to do some Phantom for you, but unfortunately I would be hit by a big copyright claim, wouldn't I? You'll just have to come see the show. If you happen to be in Northern Ireland, come and see Phantom of the Opera. It's been quite fun actually because I'm able to do some ballet in it, and I haven't done some ballet in a while. Well, that's not true. I haven't performed ballet in a while. Does anyone know if Gilbert and Sullivan is in public domain? If anyone would like to do the research for me on that, that'd be nice. Can't find what I'm looking for. Oh, I've hit the wrong one. That's the wrong one. Want me to spit some bars? Do you know, I can honestly say I don't think I've ever rapped in my entire life. Aside from the intro to Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I could rap that. Well, I can't find the piece that I'm wanting to play. I know it's here somewhere. But I'm sure I could play somebody else, and someone else can Google for me if any Gilbert and Sullivan is in the public domain. I'm sure it is, but I don't know. I wouldn't. If it was $1 million question, I'm not sure that I would bet my money on that, Ages since I played this piece.
sel mio ciel, te ne ringrazio, non trovo spazio altro si bel, te ne ringrazio, tu sei il mio ciel, te ne ringrazio, non trovo spazio altro si altro si bel.
That's a lovely piece, isn't it? You have to admit that's a nice bit of opera. Yes, it definitely is opera, isn't it? I was thinking maybe it's oratorio, but it's not. It's from Handel's Xerxes. I think that's how you pronounce that title. I've never quite too sure. I've never heard anyone actually pronounce that word. So Xerxes. Xerxes. Yes. So that's the Largo or Ombra Mai Fu. There's also Lascia Kyopianga, which is nice. And I've sang Dido's Lament from Dido and Aeneas. Dido's Lament? Belinda's Lament? Dido's Lament. She sings to Belinda. I've sang that in school. So there you go. A little bit of opera, since we're all talking about how much you all dislike opera. You have to agree with me. That's nice, though, yes? Library of Congress. All Gilbert and Sullivan is in the public domain. However, certain arrangements, editions, performances, and recordings may still be protected. Okay. Lovely. I mean, I think there's only one piece I could actually play on the piano of Gilbert and Sullivan. I probably can't even play it. I don't know if I've ever attempted to play this before. On a tree by a river, a little tomtit sang willow, tit willow, tit willow. And I said to him, Dicky bird, why do you sit singing willow, tit willow, tit willow? Is it weakness of intellect, birdie, I cried, or a
and a cold perspiration bespangled his brow. Oh, willow, titwillow, titwillow. He sobbed and he sighed, and a gurgle he gave. Then he threw himself into a billowy wave, and an echo rose from his suicide's grave. Oh, willow, titwillow, titwillow. Now I feel just as sure as I'm sure that my name isn't Willow, titwillow, titwillow. That was blighted affection that made him exclaim, oh, willow, titwillow, titwillow. And if you remain callous and obdurate, I shall perish as he did, and you will know why. Though I probably shall not exclaim when I die, oh, willow, titwillow, titwillow.
I forgot about that song, and I was watching Frasier last night, and they were sitting at the piano singing Titwillow. How do I know you're not singing gibberish? Whenever I'm singing the classical Italian, I'm 100% singing gibberish. For that piece, most of the time, I would do my due diligence and will go away and make sure I know every pronunciation perfectly correctly and every translation of every single word. But for that piece, I just sort of make it up. But I will always say that was one thing that any singing teacher I've ever had has always commended me for my languages. They've always said I'm very good at languages. Maybe not that one time I actually sang gibberish, but yeah. Oh, hello, Bram. Thank you very much for the lovely comment. And thank you all for joining. I realised halfway through singing Titwillow that Tucker, Shepherd, or Mike, I'm relying on your legal knowledge here. That if I get stuck with a copyright claim, I'm blaming you because I was trusting you there that your research was correct. Okay, I thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you coming in and spending your lunchtime with me. And before I go, I will sing the parting song until I have a parting song. I don't have one yet, but until then, this will do. Oh, all the money that e'er I had, I spent it in good company, and all the harm that e'er I've done, alas, it was to none but me. And all I've done for want of wit to memory now I
you all so much for joining in today and for all your lovely comments and everything. I realized that like at the end of my recorded videos and everything that I always thank all of my Ko-fi supporters with a little, your names appear at the end, like a little scrolling credits, and I never do it on my live streams, and I've forgotten to write down all the names, so I'm pretty sure I've remembered everyone, but forgive me if I've forgotten. So thank you to, you're all called Michael and Mike and Frank and Bernie and Jonathan. I don't think I'm missing anyone else, and of course Mom and Dad as well. Thank you. I think that's everyone, but I'm really sorry if I've forgotten anyone, but thank you, because without the support on my Ko-fi page, this literally wouldn't have been possible, because the fact that I can stream in a couple of different places is all thanks to Ko-fi, because I had a little like goal set up for it, and so thank you to your support. I'm able to actually make these live streams work, so thank you so much, and it helps with equipment and things like that. It's all so much appreciated, and I really do appreciate every single one of you, so thank you so much. If you're not a member of the Coffee Club and you'd like to join in, then I've left the wee link there up. I think it should appear on the top. It's on the top of mine there along the top, but it used to be along the bottom, but now it's along the top, so hopefully you can see it too. You can head over there, and I just posted there a couple of days ago a cover of Annie Lyle, so lots of extra videos and things like that. So thank you all so much. I will have a video out next week, hopefully. I haven't a clue what it's going to be, because I haven't even started making it yet. So we'll see what that's going to be, and I will see you again for another live stream. I think we'll be into May then, won't we? What date would that be? The 26th. Friday the 26th. Yeah, I'll see you then. We're not into May just yet. Friday the 26th. I will see you then. Thank you all so much for joining. Bye for now.